Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America and Adam Schiff. He's just not taking the election of President-elect Donald Trump in stride, even a little. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please click or visit that link in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe, absolutely free. It really helps us out. Adam Schiff should be flying high right now, right? You're talking about a guy that just won a spot in the Senate from really crappy representative. He's going to go over, he's going to reach for the stars and become a really crappy senator. And he should be proud of that. That's an accomplishment. But he's not. I mean, I'm sure he's happy with it, but you could see the disdain, the despondency in his eyes when he gives an interview. And in this particular interview, takes part of the responsibility, finally, on himself for the Democrats getting their clocks cleaned in this previous election. For Donald Trump going back to the White House, it's driving him nuts, and you could see it. You could see there's a fear there. What's the fear about? Well, you've spent 7 years lying about this man. You've spent 7 years spreading conspiracy theories about this man. And now the party's over and the DJ has to get paid. And you're going to have to pay him. And you could see the struggle mentally it's been for Schiff to get through this. In every interview he's done, instead of talking about his new position in the Senate, what's he talking about? He's walking into the Senate. He's going to be in the minority party with a president that's against him, a House of Representatives against him. This guy has no power. He's a powerless senator. And he knows it. And that's what's driving him nuts. Now, there will be midterm elections. There'll be another election in 4 years. And I'm sure he's praying that things change. Don't forget, a senator has a 6-year term. So he's going to be a senator for at least longer than Trump is president. That's how it works. So maybe he's holding out some hope there. I don't know, but he doesn't look like he's holding it together very well. I want you to watch this video and then let me know what you think in the comments.
I want to turn now to the results of the 2024 election and talk a little bit about what you think may have gone wrong. You joined this program a month before the election and you talked about Vice President Harris's chances of winning. Take a look at this.
By the standards of today, I think she can win overwhelmingly. Given how divided the country is, overwhelming may be winning by 100,000 votes or 80,000 votes in these key battleground states. I think that's within her capacity to do. So I think we are well poised to win this thing, but it is still scary close.
Why do you think that Kamala Harris didn't win and win overwhelmingly?
I think Joe Biden's decision to step aside and pass the torch was the right decision. It gave us a chance to win. It didn't give us a guarantee. And I thought she could win. And I thought she could win in all the battleground states. But ultimately, what we saw both in this country and around the world was a very strong anti-incumbent wave that took out both progressives and conservatives. And our party became associated with the status quo. And that was too much to overcome. I think the principal issue is the economy, and over years and even decades, it's gotten more and more difficult for people working full-time to make a living. And until we resolve that challenge, the economy, we may find the presidency is easier to get than it is to keep.
You talk about President Biden's role in all of this. Speaker Emerita Pelosi said that he actually should have stepped aside sooner, that could have made a significant difference in the outcome of this election. Do you agree with the Speaker Emerita?
Well, she has far better political instincts than I do. I think it's difficult because had we gone to a competitive primary, for example, what would the results of that primary been? How ugly and divisive and chaotic would it have been? Very hard to tell in advance. But I do think the Democratic Party has to recognize the challenge we have, which is for too many millions of battleground voters, working people, they don't think we represent them. And we have to make that case anew.
But, Senator-elect, do you believe that President Biden bears some responsibility for staying in too long?
Look, I think the entire Democratic Party bears a responsibility, myself included, and the former president, and mounted an effective campaign, and you have to give him credit for that. But the challenge that we have is we need to put forward a bold vision for how we're going to move the economy forward, make the economy work for every American. To me, the existential question is, if you're working hard in America, can you still earn a good living? And too many people doubt that that's possible.